Everyone, Matt here, CEO of AutoGrow.co, joined by Alex, who is our copywriter, Mariana, who is our QA editor. So today we are talking about the top 7 email list building strategies that we recommend. And we have a full resource that we put together on this. It's a massive guide. You can actually download it if you want. It's, what was it, like 13,000, 12,000 words, Alex?
13,000 words.
13,000 words. So a lot of detail, a lot of case studies, a lot of examples, 41 in total. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just click the link in the description to get the full complete guide if you want to check that out. So email list building strategies, we're going over the top 7 that we've kind of cherry picked. So why do you want to build your email list? Well, predictability, I think, would be the number one thing. We started off writing this article. I talked in the beginning about 2 entrepreneurs, 2 business owners, Phil and Joe. Long story short, one of them has a predictable business with predictable sales growth that's going to eclipse the other's business in the span of 12 months, 2 friends of mine. And what was the main difference between the 2? What was the secret? Well, the secret of, I believe it was Phil's business, whose businesses will eclipse Joe's in the next year, is that he had an ever-growing email list. And there's sort of this network effect that was built up around his email list, so that not only is he getting sales directly from the email list, but also a lot of word of mouth that's coming in. Because by building this email list, sending content out to it on a regular basis, whether it's through newsletters, whether it's offers, whether it's new content, whatever it is, they're hearing from Phil on a regular basis. And that helps to maintain a relationship, and it helps to keep him and his company top of mind for referrals coming through word of mouth as well, not just direct leads and sales coming through. But there are also plenty of those. So the power of an email list is, it's really just because, like, you know, you can advertise, right? You can have people come into your website, but it's expensive to advertise. You have to spend a lot, invest a lot, and fail a lot, usually in the beginning, to kind of A/B test your way to success. You know, what is the best message? So you have to invest a lot up front. It's time consuming, perhaps more so in certain ways than just inbound content marketing. It's risky. It's risky. And also leads that come through content, through like inbound and are kind of nurtured, there's just more goodwill already built up, and they're on your email list for a certain amount of time. It's not just kind of oh, okay, I was searching for this on Google, I came to a landing page, boom, I opted in. Yeah, a lot of those are really relevant. But you are going to get better results if you're nurturing that relationship over time. And that can only happen if you get people onto your email list in the first place. All right. And why email? Why not text marketing? Why not just retargeting ads for follow-up, for example, instead? The level of engagement for retargeting ads is much lower. And with text marketing, yeah, the open rates are super high and really fast, but a lot of people just aren't willing to give out their phone numbers for content, for newsletters, for offers right now. You know, it's still a pretty protected thing. So that will work, but only in certain circumstances. All that being said, okay, here are the top 7 ways to actually go about building your email list so that you can get that end result of more predictability. All right. So what's the first one, Alex?
First one is the every page rule.
Okay, so this is a strategy, and I'm going to call out some tactics. I think that the next one, Alex, that we're going to go over after this is a nice segue from the every page rule. It's actually kind of an example of it in practice. So the every page rule, a lot of people, when they hear what this is, they're like, oh man, like I was kind of like on the verge of thinking of it like that, but once you told me about it, it just makes so much sense. Like, why didn't I think of it that way before? So it's kind of, it helps to shift your mindset when you understand what it is. And what it is this. The every page rule is the idea that you treat every page of your website as if it is a landing page. And what is the purpose of a landing page? The purpose of a landing page is to convert visitors into leads, into customers even, you could say. But in the context of building your email list, it's about converting them into opt-in leads, all right? So how does this affect your perception as a strategy overall? Well, if you treat every page of your website like a landing page, that means your About Us page is a landing page. It means your How It Works page is a landing page. It means that your blog article pages are landing pages. They're not just there for entertaining people. They're not just there for educating people, for giving them content. It's also a means, it's a step in conversion down the funnel. Okay. So that's the every page rule. And Alex, you want to tee up the next one, which is related to that?
Next one is the sticky widget. Sticky widget.
So how do you take action on the every page rule? How do you take action on it? Marianne, I think you got the answer. You're smiling. It's the sticky widget. That's right. Good job. So
that's an interesting one.
so the sticky widget is a strategy. Basically, it is the every page rule in action, an example of it. Because as you scroll down the page, the sticky widget will stay there fixed on the screen, and it will remain visible to the reader as they are reading, for example, an article. All right, so it maximizes the visibility of whatever opt-in offer that you have there, and that's why it works so well. So that's the sticky widget.
And it also helps, you know, filling out the white space, right? Like it kind of, we could say that it has like a double purpose, you know? Like,
yeah, because otherwise it would, if you have your, for example, your blog content on the left or the right side, you know, and then you have like just a column of like white space. Yeah, I mean, it might help to keep people focused on the content, but otherwise it's going to look like a lot of blank space. And so that can help to fill it up with something useful. All right.
So next one is run ads with a self-liquidating offer.
So this is a great one. I just heard from a client the other day who shall remain nameless, but his business is doing amazing with a self-liquidating offer, an SLO. So they are able, so what is a self-liquidating offer? Alex, you know what a SLO is?
Actually, I was a little bit confused about that.
Okay,
like
so
from the article, I didn't fully get it.
So an SLO, a self-liquidating offer, it's kind of an old concept. You could kind of explain it in terms of a tripwire, but it's that, but a little bit more kind of. So people will opt into your email list, right? And then you'll give them a tripwire offer, a paid offer, in other words. The difference is that a self-liquidating offer means that you're paying, for example, in the case of like, let's say you're advertising on Facebook, which gives you much more affordable traffic compared to certain other channels like Google, for instance, on a per click basis. So Facebook can be a really great tool for building your email list rapidly if you have the budget to invest in building your list there and driving traffic from it. The idea of a self-liquidating offer, though, is that you are at least meeting, if not exceeding, your ad costs. So it's self-liquidating because what you put in is what you get out, if not more. All right, so it's a very nice thing. The economics of it are amazing. It's basically like free email list building if you do it right. And that's exactly what our client is doing. And in the last month, they're doing so well that they sold $29,000 in the last month for this self-liquidating offer. In other words, they drove thousands and thousands of new email subscribers. And then just from this this $30 upsell tripwire after opt-in, you know, they made revenue from that. So that more than paid for the cost of advertising. Pretty nice. And then obviously, you know, you have the relationship because they're on your email list, and you can continue to build a relationship with them towards a more higher value offer. All right. So next one is Mariana.
I can say it. Host a live webinar.
Host a live webinar. So this one is pretty straightforward. We have seen some of the biggest bumps in email list building, and even just talking about it makes me want to start hosting a weekly webinar again. But hey, they say what is scarce is valued more. So we'll get back to that soon. I'm actually preparing one called the 11 Laws of Sales Funnel Physics, kind of an update to a previous webinar. So if you want to hear about that, be sure to opt in. Link. All right, so host a webinar, you'll see a spike because people love live events, and it should be a live event. I mean, you can do like an automated recording, but stop timer. Okay, so that's pretty much it for host a live webinar. What's next?
So next is form a marketing alliance on a simple email list offer.
So the key point here is that uh, the tactic is it's going to be one click to opt in to your email list. So you would form a marketing alliance. In other words, you partner up with someone else who is in your space, who has an audience that is similar to or overlaps with yours in terms of the market. So you're reaching the right people, and they would email their list. You maybe provide them the copy saying, hey, like, this is Matt from AutoGrow, and we're partnering with them, and they got this brand new email course that will teach you how to double your leads, how to quickly grow your email list, whatever the case is, whatever the offer is. All you have to do is click the link below. Now, to get the highest quality opt-ins on this, it's really nice because if you use this feature, it actually comes built in with different email providers and opt-in providers. But with lead pages, for example, they call it lead links is the feature. But you want to put it at the bottom of the email, because if you put it at the top, you're going to get a ton more opt-ins, yes, but they're going to be low quality opt-ins because people won't be, there will be a number of people who are just kind of like clicking it just because they're curious, not because they actually want what is being offered. So that's something useful to do there, and you get better quality opt-ins, not just a ton of opt-ins. Okay, what's next?
Next is needs a little explanation, I think, but it's scale the peaks, baby.
Scale the peaks, baby. Okay, so scale the peaks, baby. This was somewhat inspired by something that Noah Kagan said a while back. He said, scale the peaks. I think it was on some sort of interview or podcast. And it was exactly what I found to be working at the time. It was just put a nice little bow, a nice little label on it. So scale the peaks, baby, means look at your analytics. What are the numbers saying that works? What actually works? So trying to think of like what was a great example of this. Oh, so for example, we saw that we were getting in one case a number of like a much higher percentage of opt-ins were coming for one article from LinkedIn. So we said, all right, well, in the future, in the next article, let's actually go ahead and promote the article much more on LinkedIn because for whatever reason, that channel is converting really well. So we did that, and we got a very nice result. It was actually a consistent result because it was something like 1% were converting into email subscribers from like Google organic traffic, and it was 4% from LinkedIn for a similar topic. So we were able to get more as a result. Okay, and then finally, what's the last one?
Last one is run a giveaway.
Run a giveaway. Nope,
Yeah.
no.
Actually,
No?
it's add real social proof around or near your primary opt-in CTAs.
Right.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you meant to say.
What happened?
That's what I meant.
So, yeah, originally we were going to do run a giveaway, but I decided not to include that in the top 7 here because it's not something that we've done. I've seen it work a number of times for other companies, but I think it's a little bit cheesy, to be honest. So it's really just kind of more of a branding call. Like I've seen some people give away a free year of Netflix. Ramit Sethi gave away a free year of Netflix in one case for a giveaway. And the idea is that you opt in, but then you have to share it in order to maximize your chances of getting the prize. So anyway, that's kind of a branding call. We don't do that right now. Maybe we'll experiment with it in the future, because we just want people to opt in because they want, whatever resource we're offering. But that being said, last one, add real social proof near your primary CTA buttons. And a really good example of this is exactly what we do on the sidebar of our blog, which is we have a generic area for people who just want to opt into the newsletter in general. But above it, we add a vanity stat, you would call it, social proof, saying join over, I believe, over 20,000. I think we should update it to be well over 30,000 at this point. Join over 20,000 subscribers who are active on our email list. We're also receiving a weekly newsletter from us. So that's the idea behind it. And it will just help to give people a little more confidence and make the offer more attractive, because You know, people want what other people want. So kind of validates the decision. All right, so that is it. That is the top, those are the top 7 email list building strategies. If you want more, again, click below in the description, or if you're watching this on AutoGrow, scroll down and check it out. There's a ton of great, easy, and free strategies to build your email list and to do it fast and to do it well. But keep those details in mind, some of which I pointed out in this video. And to wrap up, if you want help auto-growing your business, check us out at autogrow.co, because with AutoGrow, you can delegate all of your digital marketing tasks. You would simply sign up, log in, and get work done just by clicking, by typing a few notes. You can have landing pages created. You can get ad campaigns created. You can have emails and email sequences written. You can have an entire funnel built for you. All you have to do, sign up, log in, select what tasks or projects you want to delegate to us. We'll learn all about your company. We'll learn about your brand. And you type up some notes and you hit the button that says make it real, and it goes off. It goes into our digital marketing assembly line. It's really cool. It's like one of our clients described it as kind of like a people-powered app or project management app, but with like people behind it, because you can see a progress bar as the work gets done, going from 0 to 100%, right? And if that is out of your budget range for right now, maybe you want to check out more of our do-it-yourself online trainings like AutoGrow's 6-figure sales funnel training. Go to autogrow.co/products to check out that. All right, so until next time, thank you all for watching. Keep converting and stay focused.